Wix Bookings tutorial, the ultimate guide to master Wix Bookings. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with Wix Bookings. Wix Bookings allows you to set up bookings, appointments, and schedules, online classes, and much more. It's a simple way to integrate a booking system into your pre-existing Wix site, and it's something that can easily be done with a simple step-by-step guide on Wix bookings. So let's jump right in. Now, for the purpose of today's video, I am going to be adding bookings to this site that I have created called Lily's, and I will be showing you guys all the different types of bookings and the functions of these different types of bookings. So let's jump right in. Now, to do this, first you have to open up the Wix website editor. We're going to be adding the Wix bookings application, and then we're going to be setting up our bookings and appointments. So click on Edit Site on the top right to open up your Wix website editor. Now, once we have opened up the Wix website editor, we're just going to wait for this to load up, and I'll show you guys how you can proceed with creating bookings. Now, another really important part is that by default with Wix Bookings, there are a lot of things that you can easily create with Wix Bookings, and you have a cart, you have a membership area. All of that is created directly when you create Wix Bookings, simply because when people sign up, it creates a members only area for them. So we're going to click on Add Apps on the left where we have the square icon. So we're going to click on this, and then we're just going to search for bookings over here. Once you search for bookings, the top application that is going to show up is going to be Wix Bookings. So you will see that this is the scheduling platform, calendar, and online booking spot for Wix. We're going to click on Add to Site, and the reason why I love to use Wix Bookings is that it is super easy to integrate. You guys can see it is now integrating Wix Bookings, and by default, it creates a book online or our online booking page on our Wix website. And that is why it's so much more comfortable and easy to use a application created by Wix instead of using a third-party one, because it's just so simple to integrate this application. Now, by default, the members only area is placed right under your navigation menu. So you're just going to move this, and you can move the cart icon on the right as well, simply to create some space between the menu and your login bar. And then after that, you have your cart icon. So I'm just going to do that. And then from the top left, you can see we have a book online section. So the book online section is included into the navigation bar as well, and it will have all of the services or bookings that can be done on your website. And once you do that, just click on save, and we're going to go back into our Wix dashboard to create these services. So head on over into the Wix dashboard, and once you go back into the Wix dashboard, you're going to see a booking calendar on the left. So simply click on the booking calendar. Now, in your booking calendar, you will have a calendar that will display all of your current bookings. Below that is a booking list, which will just show you bookings in a list format. And then you also have work schedules. Work schedules allow you to see what staff member or what team member is going to be working a certain hour, and whether or not your team members are working together or working apart, if you're holding sessions together, what staff hours are they going to be occupying. All of that can be put in a work schedule. Simply click on Add Staff Hours, and you can add another staff member. You can see I only have one staff member, and I can click on Edit Working Hours. And after that, I can edit the working hours of this particular staff member. So let's say this staff member is Lily Davis. I'm just going to add the name over here, add a description. Let's say this staff member is a yoga instructor, like so. And I can add their phone, email, profile, photo, as well as booking permissions. So, booking permissions are permissions that you can set for staff members where they can manage and view their personal booking calendar and manage their own clients and sessions. You can give this to your premium trainers or to any of your high ranking officials. Below that, you have your working hours. So, let's say that we have 9 to, I want to remove all of these working hours over here. And I'm just going to remove the working hours for Monday. And you guys can see these are the hours that have been set. I'm going to click on edit. Let's say I want to edit the working hours for Monday and it repeats for every week. And they work from, let's say, 9 a.m. or let's say they work from 6 a.m. to around 1 p.m. or something. Let's say, yeah, they work till 1 p.m. Now, you can add your locations for this as well. So, if you have staff members that are working on site, you can add them as location one. If you have staff members that are taking sessions at the client's place, this can be applied to a lot of professionals nowadays. A lot of professionals are providing at home services. You might have a makeup artist that does on site makeup, so you can add them at the client's place. And this is going to allow you to book slots with clients at their convenience, at their place, as well as book on your own location. So I'm going to add this as all locations and I'll just click on save. And this is the timing that is added for Monday. And I can edit this for every day. Once completed, click on save on the top right to save the working hours of that particular member. Now, after that, we're going to set up our services. So we can click on catalog on the left. Once you click on catalog on the left, you will see the different services or the types of bookings that can be created. So on Wix, you actually have three types of bookings that you can create. You can add a service, and your services can either be a single one on one appointment. You can add courses that you might be teaching, so corporate seminars, as well as paid sessions with you. Then you also might have classes. Classes can have a specific course, they can have a specific curriculum as well as schedule that is going to be followed. So you have three basic types of services or bookings that you can set up with Wix. Now, to set up a appointment from scratch, you can click on start from scratch, or if you want to use one of their templates, you can use them as well. Let's say that I want to create a virtual consultation. I'll click on edit over here, and let's say this is going to be my beginners yoga consultation. So this is going to be my beginners yoga classes, beginners yoga class. And I can give a tagline, I can give a description, the duration. So let's say every session is going to be 1 hour, and I would like to add a 10-minute buffer time between sessions. Now, a buffer time is a time that is set up between appointments. So you have time to relax and re energize before you take up the next appointment. Now, this is a one on one class. So I'm going to actually specify that on the actual listing. So on the name of my service, I'm going to add one on one beginners yoga class. Below that, we can choose the price and payment. So whether they are going to be paying per session or with a plan, per session or just with a plan. So let's say they will be paying per session and I can add the amount. Let's say it's fixed price, we can add the price. If it's varied prices, we can add those custom prices as well as free. However, if you add a fixed price, you can also add the payment preference, and your payment preference could be online deposits and the rest in person, entire amount online, entire amount on in person, as well as either or. I'm going to set this up as free, and then we're going to add our location for the service. So we are just going to save our service and add the location. I will add our business location over here, and I'll just click on save. Then after that, you are going to set up the staff member that is going to be available for this slot of bookings, and then just click on save. And just like that, you have your first booking set up with Wix. Now, this is just a simple appointment. What happens when you are trying to book multiple people together? Well, in that particular situation, you're going to go into catalog and go into booking services. Once you go into booking services, click on add a new service on the top right. Scroll down and click on start from scratch on a class. Once you do that, we're going to proceed with our service details. So this is going to be our yoga class or intermediate yoga class. And then I can add an image, I can add a tagline, description, and more. Then I can add the maximum number of participants because even if you're holding a group session together, you have limitations on how many people you want to include. So let's say the maximum number of people I include in one session are 30 participants in my intermediate yoga class. Then you can choose the price and payment. I'm going to again set it up as free. Then below that, you have your location, resources, and sessions. Now, this is for when a session is going to be happening and when a class is going to be happening. So open up your intermediate yoga class and scroll down, go into the schedule and click on add sessions. Once you do that, you're going to set up the sessions that are available. So let's say that it's going to be available on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And let's say it's going to be available on, let's say we told this intermediate yoga class at 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. The duration is 1 hour, and I'm going to set it up for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I'll just click on save like so. And you guys can see currently it actually is displaying that I might have a scheduling conflict. So we're just going to set that up and we have just set this up. So every Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're going to have this particular session that people can join. Below that, you can also set up booking preferences if you want online bookings and default booking forms. Click on save on the top right, and if you want to customize this information. So if you are offering really specialized bookings, if your bookings are really specific, you can go into your specific booking type and scroll to the bottom and you will see your booking preferences. Click on your booking preferences and you will see a simple booking policy and a booking form. Click on edit form over here. Once you click on edit form, this will allow you to edit the form. You can add questions about what is the level of experience they already have with this type of skill. So you can ask a person whether or not they are already skilled, whether they already know how to do yoga, if they have been doing yoga regularly, and other questions that you might have. This ensures that the people that are joining in sessions, that are joining in appointments, are actually skilled enough to learn and to be able to perform in your appointments, in your bookings. And this ensures that your Wix booking session goes really smoothly and they have a good experience on your booking platform as well because the questions would be relevant. Now, for further changes into the booking system, simply go onto the left panel and click on Settings on the bottom left. Once you click on Settings on the bottom left, you will see Booking Settings over here. Click on your booking settings and you will have multiple different resources to alter. This includes the default hours for when your business is operating, your staff member hours, as well as your bookable resources. This could be staff rooms, stations, equipment, and other things that might be used within your bookings. You have email and SMS notifications, as well as online booking forms, policies that can help you in ensuring that cancellation and rescheduling is done on time, as well as cart checkout, multi service appointments, appointment time slots, as well as calendar time zones. Now, we're going to go into appointment time slots and we are going to set up how we want to start off our appointments. So, I want appointments to be available after every 60 minutes. I want 1 hour gaps between available appointments. I don't want people to be booking consecutively in random minute times within the hour. Then below that, we also have integrations. Integrations allow us to connect to platforms like Zoom or Microsoft, so if you're providing online bookings or online services, you are easily able to accept them. Now that we have set up the back end of our booking system, it's time to set up the front end. So simply click on your Wix website, go into your home page, click on Edit Site over here, and it's time to start editing your booking page. So you can do a lot of visual editing to make your booking page look more appealing. You will see that we are going to have a really basic page by default, but you can add a lot more to it. We're going to go into the book online page. To do that, just open up your Wix website editor. Then you're going to click on the top left where it displays your page. Click on book online. Once you click on book online, you will see the two services that we created. So we can click on manage services and we can choose to display one or the other if we want to, customize those. We can also click on settings over here. Once we click on settings, we can go into the layouts and we can choose the type of layout that we want. If you want a strip layout, a grid layout, a side by side or overlapping layout. Let's say I want a grid layout with only two cards like this, and I want to increase the card spacing like so. I personally like the overlapping layout a lot or the side by side, but the overlapping one really gives a dynamic look. So I'm going to go with that. Then we're going to go into display and we can customize the list details. And after that, we can also alter the text and the design. But I think this looks pretty nice. But I'm just going to click on the top section. And I think I want to click on settings to alter, choose service by service category. No, I don't want that. I'm just going to go into display. And I don't want to, do want to show a tab with all my services. I want a book button, a booking calendar, and after that, I don't want to display the class days. I don't think that, yeah, class days is fine. I don't want a divider between that, and I don't want an image. I think the image looks fine, so I'll just include that instead. And if I want to add more information about this, I can just click on Add Elements on the top left. Once I go onto the top left, I can include images, text, strips, as well as interactive elements, videos, and music onto the Wix page. To do this, simply go on to the top left panel, go into the strip, and you can add an element to further make a more visual appeal to the booking page. So you can attach this section over here. Once you do that, I'll click on Add Element and I'll go into Image. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'll just add this sample image and I'll show you guys how you can design this. So you can add an image like this, do a Command C, Command V. You can build a really nice gallery over here. Then this could actually be a photo gallery of all of the sessions that you have held. So any of your actual session illustrations, session photos, all of that can be included into this particular section. Now, there is one drawback of using Wix as a booking platform. So we have a really nice booking platform, and I'll just show you guys what it's going to look like on the customer's end. We're going to click on View Site over here. This will open up a new tab, and in our new tab, if I scroll down, this is my home page. I can click on Book Online. Once I click on Book Online, I can click on Book Now over here, and I can click on Book Now over here. Now you might say, hey, this is not available for online bookings, and that is the exact drawback that I was about to tell you guys about. And that is Wix does not allow online bookings on their free version. So, if you're using the free version of Wix, you are not going to be able to set up online bookings. And that is a huge drawback. That is something that can be pretty annoying. But Wix has really affordable pricing options that can help you in ensuring bookings and many other exclusive features are enabled on your Wix site. So, if you're looking to use Wix bookings, you can easily upgrade to their core version. Starting at $29 a month, it has 5 collaborators, 50 gigabytes of storage space, a basic marketing suite with a free domain for 1 year. You also have basic site analytics, you're able to accept payments and basic e commerce functionalities on your site. Additionally, on their core plan, you also have features such as a plan and recurring payment system, as well as options to add over 50,000 products. And if you take a look specifically at their booking features, you will see that all of the basic booking features are available on the core version. You can see in their bookings platform, it includes unlimited services and classes, multi calendar sync, staff seats, subscriptions, SMS, as well as bookings on the go and booking analytics. However, the business version at $39 per month has 100 resources per 10 type, whereas the Business Elite has 100 resources. So I definitely do think that using the core version usually does suffice most people's needs. However, if you have multiple different resources such as equipment or stations or rooms, then you definitely do want something that can help you in managing those resources simultaneously so everyone knows when what is going to be available. One thing I don't recommend is the light version. The light version has no functionalities for bookings on Wix. So if you are looking to upgrade, upgrade to the core version and you can get a discount with yearly booking as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to leave a comment down below. And if there's anything else that you would like to learn, make sure to leave that down below as well. I would love to know what you guys have to say.